All right. Oh, come little children. This song, we are going to be thinking about the bow a lot. Up until now, we haven't talked too much about up bows and down bows, but I'm sure you're familiar with the concept. So a down bow is when your bow goes down towards the ground, and up bow is when your bow goes up towards the ceiling. So this piece is all about up bows. Most pieces start on down bows. This piece starts on an up bow. Let me get a little helper. Here, I'll do my jellyfish guy. So I'm gonna put Mr. Jellyfish on the top of my bow, and you can watch him to see how the bowing goes for O Come Little Children, okay? I kind of have to keep my bow down here because of the angle of the camera, but when you're doing this, you can start with your bow in front of your belly button like this and be moving like this, but I'll just be a little bit further down here. So we're gonna sing the bowings to O Come Little Children while doing them in the air, okay? And if you ever get confused, you can watch Mr. Jellyfish here. The main thing to remember is every phrase starts with going up. Every phrase also ends with going up. So there's an up and then another up, which will feel weird. So 1, 2, 3. Up, down, up, down, up, with my bow to the stop. Up, down, up, with my bow to the stop. Up, down, up, with my bow to the stop. Up, down, up, with my bow to the stop. Repeat. Up, down, up, with my bow to the stop. Up, down, with my bow to the stop. Up, down, with my bow to the stop. Up, down, with my bow to the stop. Okay, so if that feels weird, that's normal. And if you find that you're, like going down instead to start, one thing mom or dad can do is hold a hand out here to not let the bow go down. So like this. Up, down, with my bow to the stop. And then you can't go down, you have to go up, down. So I like to do that a lot. Another little variation that I like, if you can do, is on the last phrase, up, down, up. You put the bow on top of your head. With my bow to the stop. So it's the highest note that we play or sing. Up, down, up, with my bow to the stop. Okay, so then, you're waiting for me to show you this together. But at this point, we would put something in the middle of your bow, like a clip or bow tape. So I'm gonna put a clip in the center of my bow. Okay, let's do some stop ponies above the clip. We'll do a stop pony on E and then a stop pony on A. We want to make sure that we have big bows in the upper half and clean string crossing. So you stop and roll, not just. So I'll go first. Ready and stop. Pony, stop. Pony, stop and roll. legato, we want upper half, and we want the stop and roll in the string crossings there. Okay, so you got the middle tape on. Now let's play the song on open E. And parents, you're still singing. Kids, if you can still sing too, continue to sing while you play it. So every phrase is going to start at this clip and it's going to end at this clip. So let's try it together. And remember, we go up to start. And the only time that I want you to play underneath the purple clip is the first note of each section. The rest of them will be up here. So 1, 2, 3. Up, down, get to the tip. Up, down, up with my bow to the stop. Stop at the purple clip, then we go up. Up, down, with my bow to the stop. Parents, remember you can just put a hand right there by the adjuster screw so they can't go down. Up, down, up, with my bow to the slow bow. Up, down, with my bow to the stop. Repeat. Up, down, with my bow to the stop. 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 So we want that to be so solid before playing the piece, because the right hand is pretty tricky in this song, the up bows. There's also a lot of string crossings, like a ton of string crossings compared to our other songs in this piece. So we want that right hand down. We want the bowing to be so automatic that you don't have to think about it. Okay, so do that until you're blue in the face. Let's do some smiles. And smile while you do it, of course. And pinky taps. And bouncing ball, maybe? It depends what I tell you to do in our lesson, but this is a good one. And some rainbows. Rainbows are good because that helps us with our string crossing. So try them in the middle. I tried at the tip. Way harder, but we're gonna have to do string crossings at the tip. All right, so we're gonna play through the notes. I'm gonna be yelling stuff out at you. Always get to the tip. Just remember, keep getting the tip of the bow. The bow speed is pretty much always the same, except the last note is a slow bow, always of each phrase. Another cool trick in this piece is that each phrase starts with the note that the last phrase ended with. So if you're ever like, what's the first note of this next line? It's whatever note is already down. All right, we're starting at the purple, and we're going up to start. And after, so we play 2 E's, and then you play a C sharp, then you can just keep it down, like keep that 2 tonal down, okay? So 1, 2, up bow. 2 tonal. See, it's already down. Release, now put 3rd finger down by himself on the A string. Walk over to 1st finger. Walk to 2nd finger. Good. Now we just play the same phrase again. You can just keep that 2 down. Walk finger to 3rd finger over here, then cross the bow. Walk to 1st. Walk to 2nd. Now what note does this phrase start on? Oh, well, I ended on a 2nd, so this one starts on a 2nd. Walk to 1st. Walk to 3rd. Walk to 2nd. Rest. Now, biggest note, this E3. That high A is so beautiful. Give it a nice big sound. You know, that one I will allow you to go past the purple tape. Walk to third. Good, so we're doing independent fingers, right? Remember, finger first, then bow. Always. Finger does their job, and then the bow does their job. Finger does their job, now bow goes. Finger does their job. Big. So on that big, then, you can use bigger bow than I've allowed you to use for the rest of it. And you can make it just a little longer than it's supposed to be. Or I shouldn't put that in quotations, than it's supposed to be. It's written as a quarter note, but you could make it a little longer. It's kind of one of those things in music that, you know, I don't know if that's really printed anywhere, that you're allowed to make some notes longer than others. It's sort of an unwritten rule that you can do that. You can make it bigger than other notes by making it louder and maybe taking a little extra time on it.